Good morning. Hello. How are you going? All right. I think you're the only one today, Doug. I think you're the only one. Righty. Oops. Ooh. Well, good morning, guys. My name is Michaela. I'm an exercise physiologist at Healthy Connections. We're up to week 2, session 2 today. So we'll get started with a little bit of a warm up. Please take a break whenever you need. Just go at your own pace. We'll go nice and slow today to ease into it. And all we need is a TheraBand. Are you right? Is it working?
Oh, I hope so.
All right. Well, so I was just saying, Doug, that all we need today is a TheraBand. Okay? So if you've got your band handy, that's perfect. Take breaks whenever you need to. Just go at your own pace. We'll go nice and slow to ease into everything today. And if you have any questions, don't hesitate to ask. And we'll go from there. All right, so you're going to need a chair as well. I'm going to start with a little bit of a warm up. So sitting right on the edge of our chair. Going to have our hands across our chest, giving ourselves a hug, and we're just going to rotate side to side. Try and keep your head in line with your shoulders and keeping your hips stable. You should get a little bit of rotation and stretch through your spine. So we'll do 2 more each way, guys. Just letting your head forward with your shoulders. Try and get that stretch through your upper spine. Now you're going to stand up, and we're just going to do some walking on the spot. A little bit of a warm up. So we're going to go for 30 seconds walking on the spot. So try and get your knees nice and high. Are you right, Doug? Do you need a hand with something? Okay. No worries. Okay. So we're just going to be walking on the spot. All right, guys. Now we're going into some little squats as our warm-up. So for these, you want to stand with your feet about hip width apart. Chest is up nice and upright. We're doing little mini squats. So you want to bend at your knees, keeping your back nice and flat. We're going for 30 seconds. Alrighty guys, now we're doing what we call a crab walk. So find some space to one side, get down nice and low into your squat position. We're doing 2 steps to one side, 2 steps back to the other. So 2 steps to one, and back to the other. So keep down nice and low in your squat, sticking that bum out, keep your chest nice and upright. Okay, hello. So little squats to each side. That's it. We've got 2 more to each side, guys. Now you can come up. Give your legs a little shake. Now we're going to do 30 seconds of boxing. Okay? So hands are up in a fist. And we're doing jabs for 30 seconds. So I'll get my timer out. Cross the body. Try and get some rotation through your hips. Deep breaths in and out, breathing through your nose, out through your mouth. And have a rest. So we're halfway through our warm-up, guys. If you need to have a quick drink, feel free to have a rest whenever you need. The next 30-second block is we're doing fast feet on the squat. Okay, so walking on the squat and then fast feet. Deep breaths in and out, in through your nose, out through your mouth. Got 5 seconds to go. And have a rest. All right. Next exercise. I've got one foot in front of the other, so we're in a bit of a lunge position. Okay? So one foot in front of the other. I'm going to drop that back knee and then drive back up. So we're doing little lunge pulses. So dropping that back knee, driving straight back up. Your back heel can come off the ground. And swapping your legs over, guys. So now, other foot's behind, heel off the ground, standing nice and tall. Dropping that back knee, only about 1/4 of the way before you drive back up. Good. Alrighty. back to our boxing. This time, instead of jabs across the body, we're going to do uppercuts. Okay, so 30 seconds. Starting now, uppercuts. Crossing that midline. That's it. Nice job, guys. Deep breaths in through your nose, exhaling through your mouth. Got 5 seconds to go. Good. Now we're going straight back to our static lunges. So 1 foot out in front, heel off the ground, dropping that back in 1/4 of the way, driving back up for pulses. Swapping our legs over, guys. Heel off the ground, little pulses driving up, dropping that back knee. And coming back to our starting position. We've got 1 more round of boxing. Okay, so this time it's going to be fast. 30 seconds, fast boxing. Arms are up, off we go. So nice fast boxing. Crossing your midline. That's it. Good job, guys. And having a rest. To finish off our warm-up, guys, we're just going to walk on the spot, just for a bit of a cool down, get that heart rate back down. Alrighty. Guys, we're going to take a 30-second break, grab a drink of water, have a little rest, and then we'll get started into our exercises. Okay? Alrighty, guys. Our first exercise is called a bicep curl to overhead press. So we'll need our set of dumbbells. We're going to pop them in our hands. You want to stand with your feet about hip width apart. Okay? So standing up nice and tall, palms facing away. We're going to do our bicep curl, so bringing up to our shoulders, and then we're going to press up. And then slowly coming back down to our shoulders, and then coming back down to our starting position. Okay, so coming up for our curl, pressing up, back down, and down again. Good. So try and think about your breathing. You want to exhale on your exertion. Okay, so deep breath in now, exhale to come up, and inhaling again on the way back down. This is number 6. Good job, guys. Nice and controlled movement. We've got 2 more. And last one. Good. Nice job. So that is our bicep curl to overhead press. So we're going to do that exercise for 2 more sets. We'll have a 30-second break now, and then we'll do another set. On this next set, I want you to try and think about having control and keeping your elbows in nice and close. Okay? So palms are facing out, elbows in nice and close. So controlling the dumbbells as we come up, and then pressing straight up, and then controlling on the way back down, and coming back down, nice and controlled. So try not to have any swing in your elbows. You don't want to use momentum. Good, perfect. Nice job, guys. This is number 3. That's it. So controlling up to our shoulders, pressing above our head, controlling on the way back down to our starting position. Got 3 more, guys. Keep it up. Nice job. Remember, try not to have any momentum coming on the way back down. Those elbows are staying in nice and close. This is our last one. Good. Have a little rest. Have a 30-second rest, and then we've got that exercise to do once more. So great. Have a drink of water. Let yourself recover. This time when we do our bicep curls and overhead press, I want you to think about your breathing. Okay, so elbows are in nice and close, palms facing away. We're going to bring them up to our shoulders, exhaling. Take a deep breath in, exhale as we press up. And then a deep breath in on the way down. So we're going to exhale, bringing the dumbbells up, deep breath in, exhaling again as we press up, coming back down nice and slow and controlled. So deep breath in and exhaling, breath in, exhaling as we press up, coming back down nice and controlled. This is number 4, guys. Good job. This is our last set of this exercise, and then we'll move on to the next one. Bringing up to our shoulders, pressing up, slowly control back down. That's it. Nice job, guys. We've got 3 more from here. So deep breath in, exhaling. Breath in and exhale. Nice job. 2 more, guys. Last one. Good job. You can pop your weights down to the side. We'll have about a 30-second rest, and then we move on to our next exercise. So feel free to grab a drink of water, let your muscles recover. So we'll give our arms a little bit of a rest now, and we'll go into a leg exercise. So this one's called a goblet squat. So we're going to stand with our feet a little bit wider than hip width apart. So our hips are here. It's a common mistake to think they're out here. They're actually on the front. So we're going to go a little bit wider than hip width, and then we're just going to turn our toes just a little bit away from each other. Now for this one, we're going to think about bending the knees and keeping the back flat and straight while we keep our chest up. So we're going down for a squat, bending at the knees like we're sitting on a chair, and driving back up through your legs. So only go as far down as you feel comfortable. It's all in the legs here, and your glutes, and you're keeping that back nice and flat, keeping that chest forward. That's it. Nice job, guys. 2 more from here. And last. Good. Nice work. Give your legs a little shake. We're going to do that exercise 2 more times. So all of our exercises, we're doing 3 lots of 10. So that's the best way to maintain and build strength with that same repetition. This time I'm just going to show you from the side. So you can still stay facing the camera. I'll show you the squat from the side. This time I want you to think about your breathing. Okay, so we're going to take a deep breath in on the way down. And then exhale, let that breath out as we drive back up. Okay, as you can see, my back is nice and flat. Swollen the legs, you're sticking your bum out and keeping the chest upright. So deep breath in on the way down, exhale as we drive back up. Nice job, guys. Remember inhaling, exhaling on the way up. Deep breath in, breath out. So the focus on your breathing is to breathe out on your exertion. Breathe in and out. We've got 2 more, guys. Good. Have a little breather again. Give your legs a little shake. We've got our goblet squat to do 1 more set of 10, and then we'll move on to the next exercise. For this last set of 10 with our squat, I want you to think about your tummy. Okay, so our core is going to be activated while we're squatting. So we'll get into our position. I want you to think about drawing your belly button down or drawing your hip bones together. So your tummy's activated. Just hold that lightly while we do our squats. It'll maintain a good posture and take that pressure and load off our back. Okay, so drawing our tummy in, going down, coming up. Good. Nice job, everyone. Four more from here, guys. Keep thinking about that tummy, drawing it down. And last one. Good job. Keep the legs a little shake. We'll have a 30-second break, and then we're going to move on to our next exercise, okay? For our next exercise, we're going to use our band, okay? So you've got your band handy. So we'll go back to an upper body exercise now. Give the legs a little rest. I'm going to hold this band at about shoulder height, okay? So it's up at my shoulders, and you want your hands about shoulder width apart as well. So the further away you have your hands, the easier it's going to be. And then the closer you have your hands together, the harder it's going to be. So we're going to start with a little bit of tension on that band, okay? So you're going to pull the band, have a little bit of tension, starting at our chest. We're going to press out. Then we're going to pull our arms apart. Bring our arms back together, still having tension on the band, and then bringing it back into our chest. Okay, so pressing out, pulling the band apart, letting the band come back in, and bringing it back to our chest. So this one is called a chest press to fly. So we're pressing the band away, pulling apart as I fly, coming back down. That's it. Try and think about squeezing the shoulder blades back together. The tension is staying on that band the whole time. Nice job, guys. 3 more from here, pressing out, pulling the band apart, back together, slowly coming back in. Last 2, pressing out, pulling apart, and back in. Last 1. Good, nice. Let your arms have a little rest. Do some kind of arm circles, loosen up your shoulders. I'm going to do that exercise 2 more times. So for this second set, I want you to try and think about really squeezing your shoulder blades back. Okay? So to set our shoulders, if you think you kind of stand normally, to set your shoulders, you want to push them back and then draw them down. Okay? So it feels a bit funny, but that's how your shoulders should be set. So pressing them back, drawing them down, you'll feel your shoulder blades kind of activate, and then we're going to start our exercise. So remember, starting with that little bit of tension on the band, in our chest, pressing out, pulling apart, back together, and back in. Really think about those shoulder blades, squeezing them together. Good. Nice work. So pressing out, pulling apart, squeezing the shoulder blades together. Keeping those shoulders set the whole time. Nice job, guys. We've got 3 more. Last one, keep those shoulders set, pulling apart, coming back down. Nice work. Have a little rest, shake out the shoulders, and then we've got that exercise to do just once more. So this time we're going to focus on our breathing. Okay, so we'll set our shoulders, drawing them back and down, a little bit of tension on that band. We're going to take a deep breath in, and we're going to exhale as we press out. Another deep breath in, exhale as we pull, and then breathing in to come back in. So exhaling as we press out, exhaling as we pull apart, breathing in, and breathing in. So exhale, deep breath in, exhale to pull apart, and breathing in on the way back down. Good. Nice job, guys. Keep those shoulders set, exhaling to pull away, exhaling to pull apart, inhaling on the way back in. 4 more, guys. Nice job. Exhaling, inhale, exhale, inhaling on the way back. 3 more, guys, doing well. Pressing out, pulling apart, and back in. Last 2. And last 1, guys, pressing out, pull, back in, and down. Job. Pop your band down now. Give your arms a bit of a shake. You can feel it in your shoulders. The next exercise, we're just going to need a chair, okay? So I'm just going to do mine side on so you can see the exercise. We need to be sitting on a chair, right on the edge of the chair. Okay? So sitting down, right on the edge of the chair. We want to think about having our tummy turned on. So we're sitting up nice and tall in our chair. You want to draw your belly button down. Okay, so sitting up nice and tall in your chair, tummy's activated. You're going to lift one leg off the ground. Okay, so just slightly lifting one leg off the ground. And then we're going to extend all the way out. Holding for 3. And then coming back down, popping that foot back on the ground. Okay, so it's called a seated leg extension. Sitting up nice and tall, lifting your foot off the ground, extending out, holding, think about squeezing those leg muscles, coming back down and back down. Extending out, squeezing, 1, 2, 3, and coming back down. Extending out, holding, 1, 2, 3, back. Good job, guys. Extending out, think about squeezing those thigh muscles. And coming back down. Extending out, holding for 1, 2, 3, back down. 3 more on this leg. So lifting the leg up, extending out, holding for 1, 2, 3, coming back down. Last 2 on this leg, guys. Extending out, squeezing the leg, holding it nice and straight. Last one. Extending out, squeezing the thighs. Good. Now we've got to do the other leg. So lifting that opposite leg down, still maintaining your nice tall position, so your core is activated. Extending your leg out, squeezing the thighs. Holding for 1, 2, 3, coming back down. Going again, extending, holding, 1, 2, 3, coming back down. This is number 3. Keep that leg nice and straight. Coming back down. And again, squeezing your leg, holding, and back down. Number 6, guys, extending that leg out, squeezing your thigh muscles. Extending that leg out, holding. So this is a really good exercise for your knees. So strengthens all the muscles around your knees. If you've got knee pain, it'll be good to do these ones to help those muscles get strong and take some of that pressure off your knees. Last 2 guys, extending out and holding. Coming back down. Last one. Extending out, holding. Coming back down. Good. Give your legs a little shake. We're going to do 1 more set on each side. We'll have a little rest. So you really should be feeling it in your thighs, in the muscles on top of your legs. And that's where I want you to think about squeezing those muscles to keep your leg nice and straight and holding it up in the air. Right. So we're going to go for our second and final set on each leg. Sitting up nice and tall in our chair. First leg comes off the ground, extending out. Think about those thigh muscles as we hold our leg for 3, and then coming back down. Extending out, squeezing, back down. Extending out. Good. So extending out, holding, squeezing those muscles. Try and keep your leg as straight as you can while we're holding. Got 3 more on this leg, guys, and rough job. This is our second last one, holding, squeezing. Last one, guys, extending out, holding for 1, 2, 3, and then back down. All right, last set on our other leg. Okay, so lift that other leg off the ground, sitting up nice and tall in our chair, extending that leg out, keeping it straight, holding, and then coming back down. Going again, straightening, holding, squeezing those muscles. Coming back down. Try and keep that leg nice and straight, toes pointing to the ceiling. You should start to feel it in your thigh muscles. This is number 5. Squeezing those muscles, holding it up nice and straight. We've got 3 more after this one, guys. Last 3. Last one, guys. Nice job. Stand nice and tall, straighten that leg. Back down. That's worked. Give your legs a little shake. We've got 1 more exercise to do, and then we'll do some stretches to finish off with. Okay, so grab a drink of water if you need to have a little drink. We'll have about a 30-second rest, and then we'll get started into our last exercise. Alrighty. So our last exercise, guys, is called a calf raise. So if you feel a bit unsteady on your feet, you might want to hold on to something as we do the exercise. Otherwise, try and challenge your balance. So we're gonna, I'll show you from the side on. Standing up nice and tall. We're gonna go onto our tippy toes. As we do, we're gonna reach our arms up. And then coming back down to a flat foot. Okay, so we're going all the way onto our tippy toes, holding on the ball of our foot, and then coming back down. So this muscle is working your calf muscle, which is the one in the back of your leg, on the lower half of the leg. Okay, so going up, as we calf raise up, pressing up, coming back down. So you want to try and reach as far up as you can, try to touch the sky, coming back down. Got 2 more guys, we'll have a little break. Last one. Going up onto our toe, reaching up, and back down. Nice. Good job, everyone. How are we feeling? Good? Good? Right. Legs a little shake. We're going to do those calf raises once more, and then we'll finish off with some stretches, okay? So same thing again, standing with our feet hip width apart, going onto our toes, reaching up to the sky, and then slowly coming back down. Onto our toes, reaching up, slowly coming back down. Try and maintain your balance while you come onto your toes. And think about squeezing those muscles behind your leg. So you're working those muscles. You want a nice and controlled movement. 4 more from you guys. Nice trip, everyone. Last 2. Pressing up. Last 1. one. Good. Nice work. Give your legs a little shake. We're going to finish off with some stretches. Okay? So you might need to find something like a wall to kind of have your hands resting on, or like a solid object. We're going to stand with one foot in front, bending that knee. Your back leg is nice and straight, okay? And you want to kind of lean in to your front leg. Keeping that back leg straight, the heel should be on the ground. You should feel a nice stretch behind your leg. Now it's good to hold these stretches for about 20 seconds for them to be effective. You might be a little bit sore tomorrow, just because we've done some exercise. In your little education booklet, this week is on DOMS, so that just stands for delayed onset muscle soreness. Swap your legs over. Keep that back leg nice and straight, leading into the front leg. So the reason why we get muscle soreness after we do some exercise is that when we are doing the exercise, especially the strength exercise that we've done today, your muscles are actually tearing. So those fibers are tearing, and then the reason why we're sore the next few days after is because that's the muscles repairing themselves. So it is normal to be a little bit sore, especially if you work some muscles you might not have worked in a little while. It shouldn't last any more than about 3 days though. Slowly coming back up. We're going to reach one arm across our body, hooking that opposite arm over your elbow. So we get a nice shoulder stretch. Keep this arm nice and straight. You should feel it in behind your shoulder. Swapping your arms over, straight arm across our body, hooking that other arm at your elbow. Should feel a little stretch in behind your shoulder. So we're letting our arms come down, give them a little shake. We're going to stand with our feet a little bit wider than hip width apart and reach over to one side. So you should feel it's nice stretch down that side. Coming over to the other side, reaching over. One more to each side, guys. Just reach over as far as you feel comfortable, just to feel that nice stretch down your opposite side. And last one. Back. Popping our hands on one on each shoulder, like we're giving ourselves a hug. We're just going to rotate side to side. So keep your feet how they are, planted on the ground. You'll get a little bit of movement in your hips. Try and keep your head in line with the shoulders. And we're just getting a nice stretch through our upper back. All right, guys. Does anyone have any questions on the education side of things with this week's topic on DOMS? So you should get a little bit of muscle soreness after after today, it is completely normal. It's just those muscles working that are tearing while we exercise, and then those fibers are just repairing themselves. If you are feeling quite sore, ice packs, pretty good heat packs, keep moving. You don't want to kind of stay sedentary and rest the muscles. You want to keep moving. If your legs are sore, walking's good. Lets the lactic acid that will build up release. And yeah, just keep up your water. And if you have any questions, be sure to ask one of us. All right, thanks for coming, guys.
Thank you.
No worries. I'll see you next week.
Okay, thank you. Bye.
No worries. Thanks, guys. How'd you go? Good? Good. Nice job, Doug. See you next week. All right. See you later.